friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be chatting a little bit about content creation. So I have a lot of people who have asked me in the past what products I use for filming on TikTok, Instagram Reels, and of course on YouTube. So I have been creating for a little over a year now, primarily on TikTok. Before that I did create on YouTube, and as you can tell, I'm trying to get back into that. And more recently, in the last 6 months or so, I have been focusing on Instagram as well and doing reels and creating content. What essentially I wanted to create was a little helpful guide. And what that guide is going to include is all of the products and programs that I have found helpful. I'm going to break it down and tell you about all of the different things I use to create for TikTok, Instagram, and for YouTube. Starting with TikTok and Instagram. So I do record on my iPhone 11. I don't have the fanciest, newest iPhone. I use what I have, and I try my best to really focus on making sure that my videos are good quality, good lighting, and I like to use daylight as much as possible. I usually record with my front-facing camera. Every once in a while, if I wanted something that's really good quality, I will use my actual camera as well. I tend to record all of my videos for TikTok and for Instagram Reels in the TikTok app. I think that that's just due to the fact that I'm used to that app and I'm used to creating in that app. It has quite a few good editing features. However, another app that I really enjoy using is the Video Leap app. This is it here. It's free. You can upgrade the app for money and get pro features if you so choose. So one thing that is really important when you're sharing Reels, say for instance, you're creating in Reels and then sharing over to TikTok, or creating in TikTok and then sharing over to Reels. Something that I learned right away is that most people, when they are in the other app, they don't like seeing the watermark on the video from the other app. So for instance, if you're scrolling through Reels and you see a TikTok watermark pop up, people are more likely to scroll away without even watching it or engaging because of that watermark. So one thing I will do, because I like to edit and record and do all of that in the TikTok app, is I will actually screen record my video on TikTok before I post it to Instagram Reels. That way I have a decent quality video, fully edited in TikTok without the watermark. Something else that's really important when creating is noticing trending sounds. Something that I have found helpful is that a lot of the trends or trending sounds that are popular on TikTok are usually popular 2 to 6 months before they become popular on Instagram Reels. And the really important thing about trending sounds and audios is that you want to get ahead of the game. So another reason why I create in TikTok is because it is ahead of Instagram Reels. Therefore, I find I have more success because I'm ahead of the trending sounds and audios before they're even a trend. Now for extra tools that I do have a couple ring lights. However, like I said, I do prefer to actually use daylight. If I can use daylight as my light source, I will always opt for that. I find it cleaner, fresher. However, if you're recording in the middle of the night, you don't have that option. Ring lights are always great to have. I will link the two that I have below and that I enjoy. I also have a little handheld ring light that I enjoy as well. All three of them you can find on Amazon for a very inexpensive price. For camera stands, I am notorious for using windowsills. I do have handy camera stands like this, which I do use from time to time, and I will show you my two favorites. This one is from Amazon. It is a fully for your smartphone. It can hold my camera. However, I find my camera is a little bit too heavy for this to be fully effective. It does have a Bluetooth remote as well, and super compact, can be thrown in your purse, which I mean, I appreciate that I can just toss it in my bag wherever I'm going if I want to film. Like I said, I'm a sucker for Amazon. So I got this really awesome camera stand. The brand is called PEMOtech. It goes up so high. It's incredibly sturdy, but it folds down and is incredibly compact at the same time. It also has this attachment, a standard screw-on for a digital camera or video recorder. The one thing I was excited about is that it actually came with this attachment, and this can be used for your iPhone, or it can even hold an iPad to record as well, which I thought is the coolest thing ever. I would highly recommend. This is definitely the stand I use the most. I also have a very inexpensive tripod that's just for my camera. This is just the Targus brand. I believe I bought this from Best Buy. I can't recall, it could be Amazon, but I've had this for years and I swear by it. It's incredibly moldable. It can fit almost any position you want it to. This is another really nice one that you can just toss in your bag and take with you. Let's chat about cameras now. So when I started filming on YouTube, I was using my husband's old Panasonic camera from like 2007, I want to say. It had high definition recording, so that's why I used it, and it was free. I truly believe that if you want to create, you can create with whatever you have possible. I didn't upgrade my camera until almost a year into filming and creating, and the only reason I did do it was because I was getting really frustrated with not being able to see if I was in focus when I was filming. So I ended up wanting to get a camera that had the option of a screen that flipped up so I could check my focus and check where I was during filming. When I decided that I was in the market for a new camera, I wanted something small that could fit in the palm of my hand, but that was really good quality and easy to use. It took me literally a month and a half to determine the best camera for what I needed. This is why I wanted to make this video, is because when I was looking into upgrading and getting new technology and the different programs I could use to create, I didn't know where to start. I needed a straight video that said, this is what I use, this is what you should use, and this is what I've had success with. After a couple of weeks, I determined that there was two cameras that I was definitely interested in purchasing. The Canon G7X Mark III. The Mark III specifically because it had an external mic option, and I liked to do a lot of filming outdoors, and I know that when you're filming outdoors it can be a little bit tough and harsh with wind noises, so I wanted to have the external mic option. We'll get to that in a moment. So I was comparing the G7X, the Canon, with the Sony RX100. I watched a ton of comparison videos, and by the end of the day I ended up deciding on getting the Canon simply because I have used Canon products in the past. It's what I know. So far, I love this product. It's easy to use. It has a lot of wonderful features, and I find that the straight shoot, autofocus, everything in that sense is easy enough to use. So like I was talking about previously, the G7X Mark III does have the external mic option. I hadn't actually purchased an external mic, but my in-laws ended up gifting me one for Christmas last year, I believe. I have not opened this, so I cannot say whether or not it is good or not. The Amazon reviews are great. I'll link it below. I haven't done a lot of outdoor filming in the last little bit because I only just started getting back into YouTube, and it's very cold out right now. But I will definitely put this to the test in the coming months. Another thing that I have heard has been incredibly helpful for when you're creating on TikTok and on Instagram is having a good set of Bluetooth wireless headphones. And it's true. Andrew so graciously purchased me some AirPods for Christmas, and I only just opened them today and started using them, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a little sad that I didn't get these earlier. I really didn't think that I'd need them. However, I filmed, created, recorded, edited with these today for TikTok and Instagram. One video and I'm hooked. You can use them as a little microphone, which is amazing. They are noise canceling as well. Incredibly helpful when you have a house full of kids. I would definitely recommend, not necessarily the AirPods, but any kind of wireless Bluetooth headphones for editing. They are a lifesaver. Something a little more practical to have on hand at all times is a little notebook. I know that this seems silly, but I swear by having a notebook simple like this that I can toss in my bag or have on my bedside table to jot down any video ideas. whenever I have them. And sometimes they're messy and it makes absolutely no sense. But then I'm able to turn any little jotted ideas down I have in here into real content. Lastly, I would love to chat about editing programs for your computer. So you can absolutely create, film, and edit for TikTok and Instagram with an editing program on your computer. And I have actually done that for a few videos. However, because I'm creating content daily, usually I like to have the simplicity and ease of having that on my phone, which is why I use TikTok and the Video Leap app to edit and create my videos the majority of the time. However, for YouTube, and because I'm filming on my camera, I then like to have a program on my computer that is simple to use, has a lot of features, and that is inexpensive. I do not own a MacBook. I do not have iMovie. So this is going to be a very standard program that anyone can use and purchase. I use the program Wondershare Filmora, and it is really inexpensive. I believe I paid $60 or $70 USD one-time price to have the program. You can pay additional prices monthly, or I believe they have one-time prices for additional royalty-free songs to use, additional titles, images. They do actually provide quite a decent library of royalty-free songs that you can use within their program, along with different titles and animation in that sense that you can put into your videos. I am not a tech wizard. I know nothing about technology. I like to keep things as simple as possible. For the price, for what you get, would highly recommend. I hope that this was helpful. Like I said, I've wanted something put together like this for ages. I wish I had this when I first started doing vlogging and content creation. I think it's completely transferable to whatever niche topic you film, create on. The nice thing is you can get the majority of these products for not too much money. I will link all of them below, and please let me know if there's anything else you have questions on or any other tips or tricks you'd like to know, like maybe what my filming schedule is like, how I plan for my videos, how I plan my content. I would love to talk more about this because this is something I'm passionate about and that I've really enjoyed doing for the past year and a half. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you again next time. Bye guys!